What is up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle. My name is Splattercat. Happy to have you here today as we hang out for a little while and we finally play the release of Firewatch. I got us back to where we were. It is now day 3. It tried to go into a cutscene, but I was like, hey, Firewatch, don't play me like that. And Firewatch was like, all right, man, I don't like you when you're angry. And I was like, oh, yeah. So let's see what happens here. Everything that I've done so far has been the identical thing that I did on the way back in. I did have to play all the way back up to here because the preview save wasn't compatible. That was all in the press kit and whatnot. However, what I will say...
Hey, Henry?
Yeah.
What do you look like?
Why are you asking?
Because I'm horribly superficial.
Like Tom Cruise had a good-looking twin.
I could be Tom Cruise's good-looking twin brother.
Oh, that's too bad. I read in People he's like 5 foot nothing.
Yeah, well, you can't win them all.
Okay, well, that gives me a good start. Now let's see. In my scope, I can only tell you're a white guy wearing shorts.
It's hot. And maybe, by the way, I'm not white. It's not very, PC or whatever they say.
Oh my God, you are the whitest man. Wow. I don't need a spotting scope for that. And if not shorts, then what do you normally like to wear?
I try to look nice. Yeah, I like dressing nice.
I don't know. I like to look nice, usually. Well, I try now, I guess.
Had a bit of a schlubby period, did we?
Yeah, a good 25, 30 years, yeah.
But, now you'll put on a clean shirt?
Yeah, well, I have one that I got for Christmas, actually. Just, it's navy with white buttons, but I like it. I don't wear it that much, though.
Well, it sounds just perfect. Now tell me about your face. I'm looking at you across the bar. What do I see?
This interaction's becoming kind of personal. I got a super awesome beard.
Pretty thick beard.
Oh, have you always had a beard?
For a while, yeah.
All right, perfect. I want to know about your eyes.
Get out of here.
I'm drawing you. I need to know.
You're what?
Is that okay? Don't don't answer. I'm gonna do it regardless.
Fine.
Your eyes, tell me.
Steely. That sounds pretty good.
They're steely. Cold, hard stare.
Like a Siberian husky.
Sure.
Okay, got it. Thank you, Henry.
You get what you need?
Absolutely.
So should I, like, fix this window? I don't like drafty spaces. I don't know. I've slept out in the open when camping and whatnot, and it's fine. I think everybody that's outdoorsy should do it a couple times just to see if it suits you, because I know some people that exclusively. I had a friend in college who was Native American. He was part of some Alaskan tribe, and he always slept out in the open, like always. Like, he'd just bring, like, a bedroll and a blanket, and then he would just sleep out and about. Sometimes he just used, the picnic tables. He would just sleep on top of a picnic table, which I think would bother some people. It didn't bother me at all. I'm like, whatever. I don't care about your sweaty ass being all over the table that I'm not going to eat at anyways. I got my own cutlery. Ooh, we got the huske over here. Yeah, buddy. And so we can save it for later if we hold E. I'm going to save it for later. Let's put it... Oh, I can put it in my pocket? Well, fine then. I don't think I want to be caught out with whiskey, though, like while I'm on the job. That seems like a good way to get fired. What am I supposed to be doing right now? I would assume that I'm supposed to board this up, but who even knows anymore? However, the boarded up thing does not light up, so maybe I'm not boarding it up just yet. Let me see if the toolkits are... I think I might be carrying this stuff with me. I don't see my backpack laying around neither. So if I already got my backpack on, maybe good things are happening. Can I do anything with the water jug? No. Immersion broken. Why is there a smiley face right there? I definitely need to clean up my house. No, that's not how you clean. You don't clean by throwing things to other places. There we go. We put them right there. We take this. We put it right there. I like to decorate my house in games like this. I like to play The Sims a little bit. It makes me happy. What does this say? Forest Service, Department of Agriculture. Okay. Can I do anything like... Ooh, there's a desk drawer? What's in the desk drawer? A 20-sided die? Ooh. What do we have a 20-sided die for? Well, just throw it on the floor, man. That might be important later. What if we need the Patriots? Ronald Anderson. It begins and ends deep in Red Russia, where they sent him to spy, where they urged him to kill him, where they learned he wasn't the patriot they had hoped. Sent to plant the poison pill of espionage inside the dinner of the communist bear, Ray Friedman, would return to his government's doorstep disgraced and disowned by his keepers. Forced back into civilian life as a simple comptroller, but with the intelligence and super skills bestowed upon him by the government, Ray struggles to fade into obscurity. That is, until a janitor named Claudel Williams reveals that he too was there in the night at Stalingrad, the night that everything went wrong and the truth was made clear. Can the two men ever return to civilian life in possession of information that will destroy themselves and the presidency? Will the government even let them? Man, that book was $2.50, and that looks like a... No, never mind, it's a paperback. Let's put it on the shelf. Did I bring this with me? This seems like an unlikely book for me. My immersion. Suppose it's better my immersion than my emulsion. There we go. My emulsions. Cool. Cleaned up our desk. That's all pretty sweet. There's a piece of paper in here. Why do we have a photo? Oh, man, put that back. Yeah, I was going to say, it used to be over there. Perfect. The Two Orcs map.
Hey, there's a map in my tower that I'm pretty sure is not USGS regulation. Unless I've unknowingly been assigned to work in Two Orcs, and the lake to the east is made of acid.
That sounds erroneous.
Looks like the previous resident was into fantasy. Assume it was Brian Goodwin. Kid must have really liked wizards. Yeah, looks like he was big into wizards.
You don't like wizards?
Who doesn't love
I
wizards?
love wizards. Who doesn't love wizards?
Wyverns.
Excuse me?
Winged reptiles with magical or unusual abilities. They soar over the land, scorching townships with their breath of flame, taking considerable care to devour their sworn enemies. The sorcerers, mages, witches, and, you know.
The wizards.
Yeah, wizards.
Holy shit.
What are we holy shitting at? Better shit at and miss, right? I think I'm probably supposed to board that window up, but as of right now, it's not seeming super obvious how we fix this. I don't know. He was working on it a second ago. How do I... No, I don't want to take a picture of the dice. Can I do anything with the fire finder? Maybe I should go downstairs and have a look around. We've got a bin full of rags, just in case. You never know. Got a stove. We got some bleach. Why is the bleach... Here, put this over here. Why would the bleach be... Why would the bleach be on top of... Hold on. Why would that be on top of here? I am suspicious. Alright, let's go for a walk. I don't know what I'm supposed to do right now, so we're leaving forever. Farewell, Shoshone. It's got a thing right there, but it says I can't board it up, I guess. I don't know. Let me check one more time and see if it'll let me do it from the inside. From the inside out. It appears as though the answer to that is no. Everything else seems to be okay, though, except for this ridiculous amount of bird shit down... Nope, never mind. That's just bad paint job. It's cool. It's cool. Since I've already got my pack on, I figured there's probably no problem with me just, like, wandering around for a bit, right? Oh, the game just saved. Something bad's gonna happen. Boss fight. Is my baseball still in the toilet? Nope, it's just chilling over here. Get a couple more boards. I can use the outhouse? Oh, I thought they meant like shit in the outhouse.
So it's just the outhouse then, in terms of going to the bathroom?
You're a man, Henry. You can go wherever you want. Well, number one at least. And, full disclosure, I pee wherever I want as well.
I do enjoy pooping in nature. It's a fantastic experience. Up on a hill with the breezes blowing 90 miles from the next human, saying, "Look there, mighty deer! I am on your land, and look at me, for I shit mightily. Fear me, for I am all that is man." And the deer's just like, "I don't care, man. I've shit like 140 times on my way over here. What do I need a cinder block for? Can I throw it at somebody? Ah. It's the only weapon that I have since we didn't get our United States Forestry Service hand grenades. What's that right there? Like some pallets. We got another board right here. That's probably good enough. I guess I ran out of boards. It's cool, because if I had started with the boards, I probably would have never found out about the D&D thing with Brian. If you recall, Brian came here with his dad, Ned, who was all PTSD'd out, and then we found his stuff out in the middle of the forest. So I think it's safe to assume that Brian's probably dead as shit. As much as I enjoy housework, I'm a little bit bored. Bored faster. When can we go to Chuck E. Cheese? I want to go to GameStop.
I got that window all patched up. So, what should I do now? What's next?
What's next? What do you think is next?
Well, you've been the one giving me tasks for 2 days straight.
What's next is you sit in that room until September 1st and call me at the first sign of smoke.
Oh, yeah.
Why don't you let me know when you're mentally prepared for that task, and, I'll give it to you.
Dude, people get paid to do this? This sounds like the greatest job ever. You just sit around and do nothing all day in the middle of nature? That's badass, bruh. I'm ready. Although I'd want a gun. My success and my ability to do my job would be contingent on me having a firearm. I ain't going out in the wilderness with a craze without a gun.
Okay, I think I am ready to tackle my long-term commitment of keeping this national forest safe from total destruction.
I am glad to hear you've really thought this through.
Of course.
We've issued you a comfy chair to sit in and everything.
You know, it's not really that comfy. It's wooden and there's no padding. I think I actually got a splinter in my thigh this morning.
Aww. Well, regardless, take a seat. The forest depends on you.
But I'm blind. I can't look for... Oh my god, we just skipped like 10 days. I was gonna say, I can't look for fires out of that window right there. We're doomed.
Hello, Henry. Having a nice afternoon?
I do like nature. I especially like places like this. Oh.
I might never leave.
Well, I called with some bad news. 2 young women, Chelsea Stevens and Lily McLean, were reported missing. They've got parents out in California who haven't heard from them in a week. They were supposed to meet an aunt down in Cody. If they're the girls from last week, then you're probably the last person to have seen them.
You should tell whoever that I'm happy to be questioned.
Look, it's not gonna be an issue. I mean, if they turn up dead, then maybe. Should I just not say anything and save us the trouble?
Gotta do the right thing.
I think it's worth mentioning something.
Yeah. I'll keep it vague. I really don't want to talk to the cops.
Me neither.
All right, Henry, thanks. Enjoy the sunset.
Good for you guys. No snitching. Oh my god, we're jumping days like crazy right now. Like time traveling.
Henry, wake up. Get out of bed and pick up the radio.
Ugh. Can't be doing this. I'm off the clock right now.
What do you want?
Hey, you big dumb idiot.
Wait, what?
Hi, Jules.
Oh, you sound tired.
I am.
Are you having a nice time?
Sure. Are you? Everything good there? Jules?
What? Oh, sorry, Henry. Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, that's good.
I'll let you get back to sleep then.
Okay, Jules.
Delilah seems nice.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Bye, baby.
Wait, how does she meet Delilah? I'm confused. We're tripping balls out here. This adventure's getting too real.
Is it too much of a pain in the ass to bring supplies all the way up to our towers?
Well, I get my stuff hand-delivered.
Oh, how's that work?
It's the perks of a decade of service. You're out hiking in 90-degree heat, and I get to do crosswords. Isn't life miserably unfair? Anyway, when you find the supply drop, remember it's not just for you, okay? Other lookouts, biologists, a few people get their food there, and I don't want to have to call in for more. There should be loads of good stuff, though. Beans, prunes, jerky. You know, my sister eats 6 prunes a day. 6. She's, like, really precise about it. She'd be great at this job if she didn't need wheelbarrows full of marijuana to function.
Your sister sounds super awesome. I would need wheelbarrows full of marijuana to do this job.
Like, 2 weeks ago, you called me in the middle of the night. You were sleeping, I guess, and all I heard was the name Jules through the mumbles. I just thought it was so sweet. I wanted to wake you up, but then I thought maybe you were having a nice conversation and I'd just be spoiling it. I hope you're doing okay, you know, when it comes to her.
Yeah, I shouldn't be here. That's a bad plan. You need to be with fam.
I shouldn't be out here.
Yes, you should.
No, I just ran away from my problems.
No, you didn't. We all fuck up. Look, so a couple of months before I took this job, I was with this guy, Javier. Ugh, he's incredible, caring, sexy as hell. He was a driller down in Casper. We dated for almost 5 years. I was working with the Wyoming Outdoor Leadership School, and I was obsessed with it. I wanted to be an instructor so badly. And I was sure I was going to marry Javier as soon as I could be bothered. Walls was also a good excuse to get out of town, drink whiskey in the mountains, cut loose. Then, Javier's brother got killed working in Gillette, and for some reason, I didn't come home. Javier said it was fine. He'd go to the funeral, take care of his mom, stuff like that. It'd be easier solo. When he came back, he left me. I came out here, I lied, and told my sister he fucked our neighbor. I've just lied about it for over 10 years. And, for some reason, I wanted you to know. I figured you've told me so much about you, so, you know, there's something about me. We both fucked up.
Yeah, but see, you're running from your own lie. Like this poor bastard over here. See, you guys don't know about this, but they added a part at the beginning of the game now where you find out you had a dog named Mayhem. Well, I named him Mayhem because I thought it would be awesome. And so anyway, he's a German Shepherd, and he died right around the time that your wife came down with Alzheimer's. And so, like, in a period of like 3 weeks, this guy lost like everything. And granted, wife is still alive. I think he shouldn't have ran away. I think that was a weak move. However, running away, I don't know. Sometimes you do need to run away. People always talk about running away as though it's cowardly, but every now and again, shit kind of goes wrong, and it takes balls to run away and just kind of detox for a minute. You've got to get into a new environment and let your head clear for a bit. I do think he should have stayed, though. Then again, her family didn't like him, so who knows? Maybe he didn't have the money to stay in Melbourne. I don't know.
Hey, Delilah?
What do you got? You found him?
No, not yet. Why would there be a fence out here?
Because sometimes hikers go ass over tea kettle when on a trail.
So the Forest Service would put up a big chain link fence?
A chain link fence?
Yeah. It looks like it surrounds a huge area.
Huh. That's weird.
What do you think they're keeping in? What do they not want to have get out of there?
Oh, geez, so many things.
should I just stop you now?
Maybe loads of hedgehogs.
Okay.
Thousands even. Full percentage points of the global hedgehog population.
Uh-huh.
The New Zealand government is up in arms. Where are all the hedgehogs? Well, folks are hiding them all in Wyoming. That's where they are. Who would do that and why? Haha. That is the real mystery.
Really glad I kept you in the loop. Thanks for all of the high-quality information.
Okay. I'll ask what's up if I talk to someone in the next few days who I think might know.
Hey, remember that guy from a few weeks back? The guy I saw while hiking home on my first day?
Yes?
Maybe he was from this fence place.
From the land of the fence.
Yes.
You know what? I'll make a note. You might be on to something.
Mm-hmm. He wants to be a serial killer in the woods, but he's on the fence about it. Well, behind the fence about it. Whatever, we've been in this spot long enough. Let us move forward and hike with our heart's content. I'm going to go through the game slower. People said they liked the fact that I walk through, and I think the game is beautiful, and it's a huge waste of the art assets to not enjoy your time here. I recommend people go out in nature. Like, seriously, be natural for it. Even if you're not outdoorsy, go with somebody who is. It's usually pretty easy to find groups of people that go out at, like, REI or any camping store, really, will probably have, like, group meetups and things like that. Don't do it on Craigslist, though. Craigslist people are weirdos. I don't know. Overall, all of my interactions on Craigslist they've been kind of odd. They've been kind of odd, where it's just like, all I wanted to do was sell this amplifier, man. And now I got, like, a bunch of people I don't even know all up in my business. Like, looking through, like, they're just walking around in the place where I live, eyeballing everything. Like, just buy the amplifier and get out. Man, I'm paranoid, though. That rock right there looks different. It's a treasure. I want it. I hiked a rock about that size all the way down the side of the mountain because it had like thousands of archaeocyath on it, which are like these little critter fossils in my parents' garden now. It was a rock about that big, and I borrowed my buddy's gloves because it was in limestone, and limestone gets, when it weathers, it becomes very, very sharp. It's called elephant skin. It becomes very rough and sharp, and you really don't want to fall on it. It wrecks your boots really quickly. Yep, big old rock about the size of, not like a little bit less than like a human torso, but a big-ass rock. I hiked it all the way down that damn mountain because I wanted the fossils. It took forever. I don't know if that was Mount Dunphy or where that was. That was out in the boonies, though. That was way out there. That was the same place, actually, that I slept with the outhouse that had all the creepy mannequins and shit hanging from the ceiling around it and the barn and everything. I told that story in the stream one time when we were out. In a place called Gold Point, Nevada, which is basically just this bar that's in the middle of a ghost town that was abandoned like 200 years ago. And there's still this guy and his wife that run this bar, and it's kind of a tourist spot. Not really. They said they get like 2 or 3 visitors a day, maybe. Just like history buffs or people that are in the area that see like the touristy signs or whatever, and they're like, okay, we'll go out there. And they serve steaks. They have lots of liquor. The food's great there. They gave it to us on the house. Actually, everything was free there when we were there. The only stipulation is that if you feel like you're eating a lot or if you're drinking a lot, you leave tips. They got a big jar right there, and they say pay what you think you owe. And it's just kind of like a hippie dip. It was cool, though. It was a really, really fun experience. Well, if you go out a couple miles from there, out into the desert, just kind of away from my shot, because we didn't want to be supply drops this way. By the way, I can't use my map. Every time I use my map, the game crashes. So we might be a little aimless from time to time in this game. I'm serious. If I open my map right now, my game will crash. No idea why it happens. Oh, hey, what's going on? This is a big supply cache. I bet this one's got the shotgun in it so you can fight with the Caco demons. Let's see here. Food for other lookout. 2 forks is us, so we'll grab that. Nah, we'll report that in a minute. There's still stuff to look around. Shouldn't we relock this? Where's the lock? I kind of feel like with the other stuff, there's nothing but like rocks and sticks and twigs and shit in there. This one has everybody's food. Like, this should actually be sealed. Especially since they said that they have grizzlies out here. I found an extra information point when I was playing back through the game to get back to where we were. I found a scratched up tree and they said they have grizzlies out here. And actually, this box would not stop a grizzly. We need like bear boxes. Like hardcore. I don't know if they have these in other places, but in California we have bear boxes at all the parks. Because we have black bears, brown bears, whatever. They're all over the place. They're everywhere. Like, seriously, bears are just like, whee! Just running through the hills all over the place. Cougars, too. Those are fun. Pumas. But anyways, bear boxes are like these big steel boxes that are like welded to the ground with like concrete so that bears can't annihilate them. So that you don't leave your food in your car because bears will kick out your windows like gangster style. They'll be like, "Hey man, give me your shit." And they just like jack their stuff out of the windows. It's gnarly. We're out of time for the day. My name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me here for the next episode of Firewatch. I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you all tomorrow. The game is a lot of fun and I'm interested in seeing how this all unfolds. I'll see you there. Bye.